Hey folks, it's Chris with Geek Family Media. I'm here with Callan. Callan, say hi.
Hi.
And Kira. Kira, say hi.
Hi.
And we're actually here for Family Gamer TV, and we were asked to take part in the Mario Maker Challenge, and so we're going to show you the level that we created in just a second. But before we do, what's our level called, guys?
Ultimate Puzzle Mania Extreme!
That's right, and our level actually starts on graph paper. It looks like this. Basically what we do is we jot out notes of what we want to do before we even jump into the game and talk about kind of the things that we want to see. So as she plays, you'll see that she has some conveyor belts here, and then some buzzsaws in between. It's pretty simple. Where the challenge comes in is that each of the conveyor belts is going in a different direction. They alternate. And so as you kind of get into a rhythm, it's easy to kind of get your timing off. So you can see she died there at the end. But if you make it to the end, you get to the first tunnel, and that tunnel is going to take you to challenge room number 2. Now, Callan, what's challenge room number 2? The maze, that's right. So Kira's going to play here as well, and you'll see that we what we did here was we took music notes, as you can see, and you can see there's two lanes, if you will, and Kira's gonna go down one, or you can go up the top. It doesn't matter. Okay. So she's gonna go down a lane here, and you'll see that if you follow the bottom lane as she's going down, you'll see that actually you can't get out there. So if you went to the bottom lane, you'd be stuck. But the top lane gets you to the next section, and now you have 3 different lanes to choose from. So you got to pick the lane there. So she'll go ahead and pause it and fast forward to the end. But you can basically just see this whole room is just filled with musical notes, and you got to try to find the right path to the end without getting stuck. So a lot of fun. That's going to take you to another tunnel, and that tunnel is going to take you to challenge room number 3.
And that is the flying mushroom!
That's right. So this is kind of a funny level. Kira's going to go ahead and play. She's going to run all the way to the end here just to show you what, oh my goodness, there's bullet bills, but what's coming out there, Callan?
Flying mushrooms!
That's right, flying mushrooms. And so this looks like a pretty simple level. You just run down and pick up mushrooms, and that seems like the easiest level so far. But oh no, what happens here?
You're trapped!
You're trapped, that's right. So you actually can't get through as Big Mario. So we'll have Kira go back to the beginning of the level. We realized you're going to get hit at some point by a mushroom. So as she plays here, you can see we set spikes down. So if you do get big, you can go shrink yourself without actually just having to sit there and wait for your time to run out. And then you're just going to go to the end. So it's definitely a little bit of a challenge. So she'll fast forward to the end. The idea is to make it all the way through all of the bullet bills to the end to this tunnel. And this tunnel is going to take you to challenge room number 4.
And this is the thwomp!
This is the thwomp room. Now this one's kind of funny. Kira's going to start playing. As soon as you come out of the tunnel, you're going to hit that P-switch. And that P-switch is going to turn those coins into blocks and let you run down past the thwomps. You have to time it just right, or the last one will just drop right on your head, which is kind of funny. And then we allowed for a star, so you could knock out some of these thwomps, and that gives you a chance to get a high score, or even to get some coins and stuff. And so, and that takes you to the next challenge room. The next challenge room is called what?
The bumper cars!
That's right, the bumper cars is very simple. There's a clown car right here that you have to jump in. Now, we did say at the beginning we didn't want to use bad guys, and that really is kind of still our plan. However, once we put all of the clown cars in this challenge room, they all just kind of fell down to the bottom.
Yeah.
And so what did we figure out we needed?
We needed to have drivers.
That's right, we needed to have drivers. So we ended up...
Like a car will just run to another car if it didn't have a driver.
That's true, that's true. So what we had to do is we had to get some Goombas, and so each one of the clown cars, besides the one you're going to be in, does have a Goomba, and the Goomba can kill you if you happen to get next to it, but they're not really kind of there to attack you. They're mainly just there to drive. We're not going to really play this. We'll just fast forward through this, but basically you jump in the clown car, you try to get all the way to the end.
And as you see, when I fast forward, it looks like there's like a pattern. It's a zigzag.
There is some zigzags there, but they just kind of go all over the place.
Yeah.
If you make it to the end, it's going to take you to a tunnel there, which is going to take you to the final challenge room.
It's the fireball!
Which is the fireball. We'll let Kira play this for a second, but you'll see we have the falling platforms here, and then the fireballs as well. And so you're basically going to run through, and you have to kind of keep moving.
And when you see the thwomps, they keep on going down, 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 down.
That's right.
And
so
now big fireballs.
Big fireball. fireballs. That's right. Yeah, something's kind of cool in that level, and don't go in the tunnel. So, so what's kind of cool is as you're going through the fireball levels, because right above you are all of the thwomps, it kind of shakes the room as you're running, and it gives it this really nice, like epic, this is the last run kind of feel to it. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and start back at the beginning. We're gonna let Kira play, and so if you wanna, you just hit play and then hit select. And that'll take you back to the beginning. And so
I hit play and select.
Hit select.
Okay.
There you go. All right, so we're gonna let Kira start here at the beginning. We're gonna see how far she can get with the level. And she's actually, now we've played this a couple of times. Obviously, we built it together. Kira did most of the building, and me and Callan helped a little bit. Callan actually built the thwomp room all by himself. But we've played this a little bit, so she's kind of got the hang of it. But there is definitely still some challenge to it.
And Dad?
Yeah.
Is after this, it's in my turn?
After she gets done, then we'll let, yep, and you're going to play as well, okay? So, Callan, there's 6 challenge rooms. Which is your favorite challenge room?
The maze, the thwomps, and the fireballs, and the bumper cars, and the flying mushrooms.
Okay, so basically you like 5 out of 6.
I mean all of them.
You like all of them, all right. Kira, what about you? What's your favorite challenge room?
My favorite one is the maze because I think it's like pretty exciting and like surprising because you don't know which tunnel will lead, so it's kind of like surprising and exciting, like where is this gonna lead?
Yeah.
So I just think the maze is the one that I like.
Oh yeah? Well, let me ask you this, Callan. Whenever other people play this level out there, you know, online, which one do you think is they're gonna have the hardest trouble with? Which level do you think is gonna be hardest?
The thwomps? Oh no, the fireballs.
The fireballs is gonna be the hardest?
And the bumper cars.
And the bumper cars? Alright. Kira, what about you? What do you think is gonna be the hardest one?
I'm thinking like maybe. I'm thinking the maze.
Oh yeah?
Maybe that. The maze.
Okay. I kind of think that mushroom one's pretty hard. Once you kind of get the hang of it, it's relatively easy, but it's pretty hard with all those mushrooms flying at you.
Yes, and here, and when you see the swamps, there's a star that you can get to.
Alright, knock out a lot of those thwomps. The thing about the thwomp room is you can actually get through it all the way even without the P switch. It's going to take you a lot longer and it's going to be a lot more dangerous, but you can actually make it through. And the bumper cars aren't necessarily dangerous. They're definitely going to take some time off of your hands, especially if you get trapped. And they can surround you really fast and kind of trap you for a while. But there's really not a whole lot of danger. When we first made the level, we put spikes all along the top. The idea there was we wanted to kind of create some danger, but what happens is when you hit the bottom, as you can see there with her face all crazy, you don't control your clown car anymore, so it's really easy to go all the way up to the top and then hit the spikes and die. We thought that was really a cheap, kind of a cheap trick, so we decided to go to it.
And now the last one is the fireball.
All right, now the fireball. Oh, she already lost her power. Let's see if she can make it all the way through. Kira has a tendency not to be very patient in this level, and patience is important. If you guys can notice the screen shaking, like I said, that's because the thwomps are right above you, and again, it gives it kind of that big epic feel at the last battle. Or the last level.
And the last level is
and there she goes.
the finish line.
She did it without dying at all. Good job.
My turn.
All right, Cal, hit select, and then let's see what you can do, bud. Callan has a hard time actually with this challenge room, and that's because he is very impatient, and it messes with your timing. And so, but he's doing pretty good this time. Look at there, one time, bud. Good job. All right.
Now the maze.
Now the maze.
Okay, so you see here, I'm playing in Super Mario Maker, trying to beat this level that might be a little hard, but I tried it before. I died It's on my own profile on the Wii U. So, I'm going in the ride section, and what you see here, someone just played your levels, Dad. So what you see here,
I think that's just a notice. I don't think it's somebody played my level.
I'm trying to beat this level.
Oh, good job there. That's actually kind of a harder jump than people think. That we made it all flush there, so it's really hard to get in that single little person lane.
And the next one is the flying
All right,
mushroom.
flying mushrooms.
I did it before, yikes!
Oh no.
Yeah, this will kind of like make you want to go fast, and then it'll kind of like mess with you.
Oh no! Now initially, whenever we did this, there were more bullet bills and more mushrooms, and it ended up just being so many. It was taking forever to get through.
No!
You were standing on top of them, bud.
Have to restart again.
If you die, you just start right where you left off at.
Okay. And Bud, here's a trick. Jump on the black. I know what to do. I tried this before.
We're gonna do it
I
this
did
way.
it. Yeah.
So anyway, what I was saying is we actually had probably about 5 more bullet bills on there with a lot more mushrooms. And it was just really hard and giving people a lot of trouble, so we took a few of them out. So the challenge is not as hard, but
it's
still
the
fun.
swamps now. I love this one.
You like
This
this
one's
one?
Helen.
Gotta get that star.
I have it!
Alright. So how many, you've died once, bud?
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
I couldn't die at all. Ooh. What are you doing?
Oh,
Helen!
you lost your star, bud. You gotta be careful jumping out of the bumper car.
Hunks! Yikes! Nope, Allah!
Alright, don't jump out of that
Okay.
again, Callan.
Okay, yes, sir. There goes. Nope! Don't want to get caught! I'm glad we didn't put spikes on the roof and the bottom because your cart would go all crazy and then you would hit the top and die.
It's true.
That's right,
We also had more clown cars originally too, and it was
a nightmare.
it took a long time.
Yeah, it took like maybe like 2 minutes or something. A minute.
Yeah, maybe a minute. Maybe the original ones. It was pretty long.
It was a nightmare. I was like, I am about to quit. This is a nightmare.
It was a lot.
So we had to minus some.
Well, we basically put every one that you could. We used every clown car that we could use the very first time, and so there were a lot of them. We definitely scaled back a little bit. You gotta take your time here, bud.
I know.
This next
I like the thwomps, like what they do, because at the end it's like challenge.
Oh.
At the end, and the thwomps make it like a little challenging, making the screen shake.
Whoa!
And this is what I like. At the end of a platform, since they're going like since the people are going so fast, they're like gonna miss the door. And then I finished it, Dad!
Good job. Alright folks, well that's our level Ultimate Puzzle Mania Extreme. We hope you guys liked it. There's going to be a code on the screen. Let's say it's going to be right here. Or I'm sure you can get it in the description below. We'd love for you guys to take a look at it, play it, let us know what you think. You can start if you want, leave a comment if you want us to maybe make some changes to it. But again, this is our submission for the Family Gamer TV Mario Maker Challenge. There's be sure to check out Family Gamer TV's channel. There's a couple of other levels that are going to be coming that you should want to definitely check out, and then we're going to be playing some of those levels as well. So I'm sure you'll see us again pretty soon. So anyway, that's all we got for you. Callan, say bye.
Bye.
Kara, say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Bye.